welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with immigration attorney Brian D. Lerner. In this particular episode, I would like to do a little bragging. Um, my firm has been in business for nearly 30 years, and we just hit a milestone. Let me tell you about it. We just opened our 5,000th case. Okay. So yes, each one goes sequentially. We started at one about 30 years ago, and here we are about 1 week ago opening up number 5,000. And so it's given me a little time to reflect on, all the people I've helped, all the companies and people in, looking for business visas, deportation, waivers, appeals, naturalization. You have to think if you're going to do 5,000 cases, you pretty much have to do the whole gambit of immigration law. So, when I started off doing immigration law many, many years ago, I knew I wanted to get into it because I was doing civil litigation at the time, and this was like forever ago. And that's when, insurance companies, sue or are being sued. And I hated it. There was discovery, and then there was motions to compel. And at the end of the day, after months and months of fighting back and forth, if there was a settlement or, a judgment, nobody still was really happy. And it was just drudgery. I didn't like it. So I had, with immigration law, I originally got this abridged version of immigration law, and as I was reading it, it was very interesting. I really liked it, but I remember thinking, when someone would bring up an issue or I'd look at an issue, I wouldn't know what to do. What a difference 30 years can make, right? And so what happened, and it's really strange, is the job opened up and it was half civil litigation, which I had some experience in, and then half immigration, which I had no experience in, but I had started reading that book. And so then I worked there for 1 or 2 years, and then of course after that I transitioned 100% to immigration, and then opened up my own firm, and here I am 30 years later. And so now, of course, when, I see an issue, there's all kinds of things that I know how to do. There's always a way to try to figure out a situation when, many times I hear, people will go, well, I went to another lawyer and another lawyer said this or that. And then I can tell right away by what was said that, either that person doesn't practice full time immigration law or hasn't been in it very long. Because if there is a law that is bureaucratic, that has red tape, that changes all the time, it's immigration law. I suppose a similar one might be, tax law, but I don't touch tax. So what the experience does is it allows you, the attorney, to look at a particular case and to see all kinds of angles of trying to see what might work, what might not work, what has the best chances. Sometimes, and only sometimes, if you've tried everything and you have to do the Hail Mary, sometimes it works. And, people who are in a situation where they just can't go back, they'll try it. So when people say, for example, they go, do you guarantee success? Of course I never do. I never can. But that is the entire reason you need someone who knows what they're doing, right? You need an expert, because if you could guarantee success, well, then it's just a matter of taking a paper and checking the boxes and you're in. And it's never like that. There's always discretion. There's always things that you need to look at. I've always likened immigration law to like a 10,000 piece puzzle. And, one piece that you take or put somewhere might affect a piece on the other side. It's all interrelated, but of course you have to know where all the pieces are. So, I have taken this video to say thank you to everybody that I've helped, making it possible, trusting in me and my firm, so that we can go forward again. And I'll do another similar video like this when we hit 10,000 cases. Okay, more on the coming videos. Thank you.